If you're looking for something different than a regular grilled chicken with some barbecue sauce, you should definitely give this one a try. It is a delicious, a simple recipe. My kids loved it, whole family. So we made it, I think, on Saturday for the first time. By Tuesday, they were asking for me to make it again. Welcome back to the channel. Summer is here in full swing. We took a little bit of a break from making our long form videos, but we are back and we're going to kick things off with a brand new summer grilling series. And the idea behind it is to show you some simple and easy to make recipes that you can create outside on the grill that are a little bit different from your standard barbecue sauce and chicken type of dishes. These will include marinades, different flavor profiles, but things that are still very approachable, very easy to make, that everybody's going to love. First up, we're going to make this delicious honey mustard and garlic chicken recipe. Now, I know this doesn't sound like a typical barbecue chicken dish or a summer grilling dish, but trust me, this one is delicious. We've made this a couple times already, and it was so good. Now, I got this recipe from Bob, known as Everyday is Feast Day on social media. If you don't follow him, be sure to check out his page because he's got some awesome recipes, tips, and tricks. So let's just get right into it. I'm going to start by grating down about 6 or 7 cloves of garlic. And it's really best to grate them down using a grater because you want to get it nice and fine. If you don't have one of these, you can use a knife, you can use minced garlic, but this method is honestly the best. You get a maximum garlic flavor out of all your garlic. Plus it distributes much better throughout the marinade this way. To my grated garlic, I'm going to add equal amounts of Dijon mustard and honey. Since I'm doing a whole chicken for this recipe, I'm going to go with about a cup of each. And as you can see, I'm not even really measuring these out, just kind of eyeballing it. And this is more than fine. So, like I said, about a cup. It looks like about a cup or so. And as long as the amounts are roughly equal of the honey and the Dijon, you'll be fine. All right. Perfect. Next, I'm going to add a splash of white vinegar for some acidity, a little tanginess. So I'm going to say about a tablespoon or 2. For the seasoning, I'm going with my all-purpose barbecue rub. This is a mix of salt, pepper, garlic, paprika. You can also just use regular salt and pepper, but using this one just brings a whole lot more flavor to this recipe. Whisk all these ingredients together just to get this roughly combined. Smells so good with that minced garlic or that grated garlic. Ooh, nice. Okay, so seeing this is what it's looking like right now. And we are almost there. Next up, the last ingredient is just olive oil. So I'm going to add this in slowly while continuously whisking. And this is just going to help emulsify the marinade, mix in the oil. And I'm going to go with about a cup of the oil after everything's said and done. Whew. This is the hardest part of this recipe, is mixing everything together and just mixing this oil in. It's a little bit of a workout, but it'll be worth the effort. You'll see. Such a good recipe. There we go. Almost there. I'm going to add a little bit more. You just want to be sure you have enough of the marinade to cover the chicken that you're making or all the chicken pieces that you're making. I think this should be more than enough. Okay, make sure you scrape all the sides, get everything in there. There we go. See, it's nicely incorporated, still nice and thick, so it'll stick to the chicken. Oh yeah. All right, that looks pretty good to me. And my arm is really hurting, so I just don't want to mix anymore. All right, let's set this off to the side for now. For my chicken, like I said, we're doing a whole chicken, but before I put this whole bird in the marinade, I'm going to cut this guy in half. It just makes it easier to manage, easier to grill, rather than cooking a whole chicken on a grill. And like I said, the first time that we tried this recipe, we did it with boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and they were delicious. So if you don't want to cook a whole chicken, you can use chicken thighs, you can use a chicken breast. Really, anything here will work. But let's cut this guy in half just to make it easier. Plus, it'll look kind of cool grilling up half a chicken. So first up, I'm going to flip this guy over, so backside up, and using a pair of kitchen shears, I'm going to cut out the backbone. So similar to a spatchcocking process. Let's see, we'll cut this backbone out right here. There we go. And when you cut this out, don't throw it out. Put it in a Ziploc bag, throw it in your freezer, and you can use it to make a chicken stock or a gravy, really anything. Now that the backbone is out, I'm just gonna flip this guy over. So you can also marinate it like this way, and cook it as a spatchcock chicken. But we'll take it one step further. I'm just gonna split it right down the middle here. Just take a knife. You can also use the shears and just crack the breastbone. Cut through, and you've got two nice chicken halves. See? Here we go. Two nice chicken halves. This is also a good time to trim any excess fat, like this right here. See, a lot of times right here under the breast on the inside you have these big thick pieces of fat. You just want to cut these guys out. They're just going to flare up on the grill, so we don't need this. Let's check this piece. Yeah, same thing here. Gonna cut this off. Okay, perfect. It's looking pretty good. Let me get this whisk out of here. And I'll just take your chicken and add it right to the marinade. Just want to be sure you roll it around a couple times, give it a couple turns, making sure that marinade coats the chicken. Now the nice part about using the honey and the Dijon mustard is the marinade just clings to the chicken. See, look at this. Sticks right to the skin, right to the meat. So there is really good coverage. One other thing to mention, if you're doing this with skin on chicken, is you want to raise the skin a little bit. See, just like so. So the marinade can actually get under the skin and can cover the meat from the inside. Just gonna add a lot more flavor to our bird. We'll do the same thing with this other one. There we go. Just cover it up. This marinade smells so good. I'm telling you guys, it is a delicious, a simple recipe. My kids loved it. Whole family. So we made it, I think, on Saturday for the first time. And then by Tuesday, they were asking for me to make it again. So definitely add this one to your list of summer barbecue recipes. All right, perfect. Chicken is in. So this is what you want to make sure happens, right? The whole bird is covered with the marinade. I'm going to put this in the fridge for at least an hour. The longer it sits, the more flavorful it's going to get. Now, if you prep this the day before, if you plan that far ahead, that's going to give you the maximum flavor, but you want to make sure it sits in there for at least an hour. So let's go put this in the fridge and then throw it on the grill. All right, chicken is in the marinade, so let's fire up the grill. Now, the absolute best way to cook chicken is over charcoal. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's the best way, comes out the most flavorful. So I'm gonna cook this on my Nomad. The cool part about this grill is that the grate is super low to the charcoal, so you get that really nice sear and crust on your chicken. Let's get this guy fired up. So I like using my chimney to start my charcoal. It's the quickest way, super easy. Fill this up with Kingsford. Go. Yeah, we're gonna go with a full chimney here. Now, to light it, there's a couple different ways. You just want to be sure you stay away from that lighter fluid. You can use little starter cubes, little tumbleweeds, or if you're out of that, just take a paper towel, soak that with some oil, so slow down the burning process, and then just light that on fire. There we go. Chimney goes on top, and it's gonna take about 15-20 minutes. Charcoal's gonna ignite, and we'll be ready to grill up the chicken. Charcoal is in, so I'm going to set up a dual zone cooking method. So we're going to have a hot side and a cool side. So when the chicken starts to get a little toasty, we can move it over to the indirect heat side. So you just want to move your coals to one side of the grill. And if you're doing this on a gas grill, which charcoal is better, but if you're making this on a gas grill, just do the same thing. Fire up your burners on one side of the grill, leave the other side off, and you can just move the chicken between one zone and the other. But yeah, this is kind of what you're going for. Now I'm going to move the grate over, and I know some of you are going to ask, so the grill that I'm cooking this on, this is a Nomad suitcase style grill. It's called the suitcase grill because, see, it looks like a suitcase. So this thing is great if you're traveling, tailgating, camping, you can take it with you. You've got two cooking areas, so you can cook on this side or on this side, or you can close the whole thing up and keep all that heat inside. But really awesome grill. After the grate gets nice and hot, it's a good time to scrape it clean. This just gets all those burned bits off from your last cook. and makes it ready for this next one. That is looking pretty good. So again, hot side, cool side. Very important, especially when you're cooking or grilling skin on chicken. All right, so now it's time to put the chicken on. It was sitting in the marinade for about 2 hours or so. I took it out of the fridge about 20 minutes ago just to take some of the chill off the chicken. So I got it sitting right here. Ooh, wow. Oh, this marinade smells so good. But here, check this out. Because of all the honey and the mustard, this marinade just sticks to this chicken, to the meat. This is looking so good. So we're gonna start the chicken over the coals on the direct heat side, and I'm gonna go meat side down or skin side up. There you go, just let some of this drip off, and we're going directly over the coals. Get some of the char, some of that nice color on there, and the other half. Oh yeah, look at that. So the dual zone setup allows you now to move the chicken to the indirect heat side. So when this side gets a little bit more charred up, you can just move it over to the indirect heat side so the chicken doesn't burn. But I'm gonna leave it like this for about the first 10 minutes or so. We'll keep an eye on this undercarriage, making sure nothing is burning. It's looking and smelling really good. One more thing to point out, when you're cooking this at home, be sure to leave the grill open, especially when the chicken is on the direct heat side, because as the marinade drips down on the coals, it's going to create a lot of smoke, and that smoke is just going to stick to the marinade and get your chicken all dirty and sooty looking. So you can leave the lid open if it's on the high heat side, and only close it if it's on the indirect heat side. It's been about 10 minutes. Let's give this guy a flip. So now we're going skin side down. Ooh, look at that. Nice little char on the undercarriage here. So we'll go skin side down for just a minute or so. This is going to burn pretty quickly. We've got to keep an eye on it. Oh, this thing is looking great here. Let's flip this one too. Oh yeah. I mean, grilled chicken over charcoal. It's got to be one of the best foods there is. All right, chicken's been going for about 45 minutes. It is almost ready. Let me show you what we are working with here. Ooh, look at that. This guy got a little bit more char on there, but that's okay. It's okay. Look at that beautiful color. That skin's nice and crispy. This one is almost ready. We'll go another minute or so. So we did a couple minutes skin side down, skin side up, and then we finished on the indirect heat side of the grill to prevent it from burning any further. But you want to cook this to about 160 internal temperature in the breast. Now we're going to pull it off, let it rest for about 10 minutes, and the carryover cooking is going to raise that temperature and make it juicy, tender, and absolutely delicious. But yeah, these chicken halves are looking so good. All right, chicken is done, rested, and looking and smelling absolutely amazing. So all that's left to do is to try it out. So I'm going for my favorite part, which is the drumstick. Look at that. Just cut right here, right in the joint. I mean, that is a nice looking piece of chicken right there. Here we go. Wow. That is so good. That skin has that really good texture to it. Nice bite through, a little char, a little crisp. Under the marinade, you get that smoky grilled flavor from cooking it over the charcoal, and that sweetness from the honey, little tanginess. Oh, wow. I mean, that is a delicious, delicious grilled chicken. Wow. We'll capture it. Okay. If you're looking for something different than a regular grilled chicken with some barbecue sauce, you should definitely give this one a try. It's easy to put together, super flavorful, and perfect for these hot summer days. Thank you so much for watching. If you're liking this video, be sure to leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys next time. That is so good. Here, Jax, you want some? There you go, buddy. Oh yeah, it's good, huh?